Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
little chance for a marker now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equaliser.
Cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program. Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Cyrillian with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program Sport Update Extra, where they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And I'm Jaffa Mans Davis for this edition, and today inside this edition of the program we go look at the latest around Leon Stars and FIFA Series friendly, as what don't come out say instead of two friendlies then go play again, then go play just one. Plus same way so we go look at the match week 21. We don't start inside the Leon Premier League, as yesterday league leaders bowed down to mighty Blackpool inside a very thrilling encounter. And so much so, go look at some of the interesting fixtures them way there for we inside the Lower Premier League today. As today we'll get some very, very big fixtures them for Open and I2. But the program, Sports Update Extra, they continue. And don't forget to use 077-981-981. Now the number you go use 077-981-981. Now the number you go use for be part of this edition. And add the voice to the different thing they will look at inside this edition. Plus same way so, you can join the conversation on Radio Democracy Facebook and YouTube page. By way how you go use the comment section for ask questions and make your point on the different thing they will look at inside this edition of the program Sport Update Extra. With me in the studio, I get Alfred Jana, with so much for giving international updates them, as now we head into the international break. But then, Alfred, good morning and welcome to this edition of the program.
Good morning, Jaffa. Good morning, listeners and viewers.
Yes, plenty. Thank you for joining me today inside this edition of the program. But we'll start off with the big news from Leon Stars. We instead of two friendlies, now go play one friendly. But God so good, they don't arrive now. Big news.
Yes, Jaffa, indeed. We don't say they for play Oman, but Oman don't actually withdraw from that particular FIFA series. We if they don't play inside Azerbaijan. But I believe say if they don't play, it will be a nice one because it will be a competitive one. But playing a two-legged match against Azerbaijan, it will be another tense encounter. And again, we see Coach Mohamed Kadon call on plenty players them. But the one that we dominate now the home-based players them, because we see plenty of the home-based that actually be called up. And Kadona, one of the coaches them we believe in home base. So calling on the home base, I believe say and don't already make way to some of the players that they play, so that they go they play more and showcase their skills to Jaffa.
Yes, we go for a look at how things can go for happen. But then, you think say this squad here able for Giwi the day against Azerbaijan?
Yes, I believe say they get for actually go, because when a two-legged match, they get for go and win the if possible, we go get 4 points because for play man inside ground and get for system of in fans, they get for ready to share them up. So me I believe say if possible, game back go beat 2 games them. But the likes of Samadia, Kapesaliu, Bilili, Abdullah Jumaba, and others, even though we see say the young prospect player from Crystal Palace will loan to West Brom and Albion, don't be actually left out because of some reasons. But I believe say with the squad way Coach Mohamed Kalon pick, Leicester will go far anyway, be top of the particular friendly.
For some players, then friendlies are soon a moment of exposure. Getting the news that one of the countries don't withdraw from this FIFA friendly series, we for receiver as good news or bad news?
Well, and before don't be an experience because I not ever since me don't they watch football, I not ever see Salon don't play friendly with out any of the European or Middle East.
Out of Africa.
Definitely. So me this also for them be an experience. Some of the home-based players then for go and play now the European country or at the Middle East. But now a bad one really. Again, we see say Oman they make a press release where they say due to the current situation they go on at the Middle East between Iran and that of Israel. But a bad one. But therefore hope and see and come to a resolvable way.
Yes, continue for still to inside the program. Away from that, we come into the next one, we're in the Leo Premier League. And yesterday, we see mighty Blackpool, we done the struggle with inconsistency in the league, able to get a comfortable 1-0 victory. According to what we read the democracy from the grounds, is that if luck being answered, they don't get more than 1 goal. How big of a victory this for boosts the players and confidence, because mighty Blackpool they close to the drop zone, but for beating a league leaders at the moment, how them for receive this one?
Well, I believe say the fans, the management, and all that way concerned, they don't actually receive this one with good faith, because taking a look at it, mighty Blackpool they be the struggle at first, and now we don't see say they don't come and then at the 8th position. And then at the 10th position of the table, and we don't see say if they play more and they win the next match, this could take them to the 7th position, and they will get 28 points. But they don't really play, and all thanks to the management, because we pile more pressure on the station, the journalists, because we take a look at the starting of the season, and maybe they actually play with that competitive way of how a fan could think say for the play. But with coming to the middle of the league, you don't see say they don't actually improve their way of playing, and they don't add to them back and staff them, and all even make some signings them. Where as he said, all of this to make them the team they play now competitive way.
By now, you could say the league don't left, I think, like 10 or so matches them we don't left. But the coach in determination for this season, I will keep mighty Blackpool within the top 6 of the league. At this point, even though they battle with inconsistency and then they get some good results against big names like the likes of FC Cologne, now Star Sports Academy, you think say this one achievable from Coach Yellowman?
In football, you just get forget 3 things in mind: determination, confidence, and that of consistency. So they don't start them already. At first, when the season be start, they not be they actually play with oneness. And Coach Yellowman come inside, he don't change the entire system of itself. Now we see that they play that flow ball, free flow from everybody so far they play the ball. And again, if only they continue, that is the consistency part of now, continue for win more of they go actually able for make outside the coaches say they want for the winner the 6th position, or as the case might be. So I believe say if they continue for play this way also, go actually go above the 6th position in fact.
Well, we go open the phone line for mighty Blackpool fans and for able to get a bite on waiting and think about the team in performance yesterday and how much them believe say the coach capable for reach in target we don't set in determination for by the end of the season. We're just there into match week 21 and a lot of games day for Coach Yellowman for stabilize this team, for put a winning mentality in them. But then also yesterday we see Usai Ports Authority been play against Diamond Stars now they approved school and Ports Authority been get a single goal victory against Diamond Stars. Ports Authority, even though they into top form in the league, we mean say they into the top 6 position, but then self done the battle with inconsistency, and that victory yesterday make them get 33 points at the moment, but they don't 6 na the table. How big of a win this one be for them? Because with teams like Mighty Blackpool, Eastern Lions at the back of them. At the back of them, coming very, very strong. You think say Ports Authority capable for climb the ladder at least for this season for the into the top 5?
One goal saying an easy win that one day yesterday, but the pitch of play and it only depends to the manner in which how you actually approach the match itself. So taking a look at Diamond Stars, they did at the 17th position as well as with 18th point. It was really a hard fought for the two sides, but Mighty Blackpool, we see them play, and Port Authority rather, then play and then they win. But this way for be a way we are asked for play and they make sure see them continue so that they go able for go and represent Sierra Leone or even the fans team outside there.
Okay, 077-981-981 are the number you go use before we can turn your attention to the other fixtures them for the Leon Premier League. 077-981-981 are the number you go use. Call now and make your contribution and add the voice to the program. 077-981-981 are the number you go use. But Jana, as we wait for some calls them, we get some 3 interesting fixtures then for tonight. We FC Cologne go play against Eastern Lions now approved school. How big of a fixture this one be to the title race?
Well, FC Cologne as it is they're in the 3rd position and then get 36 points. So if only them beat this particular game also, then we'll get 39 points and it will be now 2 point difference with them and Star Sport Academy. So therefore be a match of the Tintans, we are as 2 giant teams for meet up. But FC Cologne as it is for now, then they actually then at the peak. And again, only Edwardians and then at the 5th position with 34 points. And therefore be actually another hard fight. Taking a look at both teams, there are 2 giant teams in Salon. And even Africa, we don't see FC Cologne represents we during Nigeria, they be for beat even some of the Nigeria teams there. So now that means I've seen a top team in Africa. So for come and meet each other's former reigning champions, winner Eastern Lions, then they actually go play. Therefore be a tough one, Jaffa.
So now, a win for FC Cologne in this game can make them go close the gap with Star Sports Academy we lost yesterday. FC Cologne at the moment get 36 points, and a win for them can get them to 39 points. Then Eastern Lions, they play in 9th position. They start this game in 9th position, but a win also can get them up to 28 points, which means they can go up to 8th position. Of the two, who do you think they need points at the moment?
Well, just both teams actually they need a point, but just that Eastern Lions they struggle, and for me they don't really try. In fact they be there at the relegation zone. Then now we see they're in at the 8th position with 25 points. So particularly this match also today, they need them at all costs to go and win them. But again, we see the way and manner how FC Cologne them actually they're at the 3rd position. They said they don't see the opportunity to say if we beat, we are the first man and just 2 points. Therefore left. And against the command when Bo Rangers then get 37 points. and a 1 point difference with them. But in therefore be really the Eastern Lions side where they get for need this point or so at all costs for go and clinch a point.
Okay, now away from Eastern Lions, let's turn attention to another big fixture. This one they happen at the Southern Arena. Bo Rangers they welcome Bantal FC. Bantal they in some flying form. They don't play up to 7 matches, not lost none, just to get draws, and things really don't click for. I feel like things really don't click for Bantal. And they in the drop zone, but now they sit down comfortably at position number 7th. A win for Bantal today can take them to 35 points. So it means they can go as high as 4th position. But a win for Bo Rangers also can mean they can able to close the gap and left the point difference to 1 point difference between them and Star Sports Academy. Even though Bo they playing at the Southern Arena, but Bantal don't show how resilient they are for pick up points at any time and avoid defeat. Which are the most important one? You think say Bantal go able to avoid defeat in this one?
Then go actually able for avoid defeat. That is only if them go and play with all of their might. Because in football, where they go play, you need for play with you being concentrated. For instance, we don't see some of the teams that they go play out of their own zone. They get that fairness in them. Say, we go play another man then go, and the fans therefore dominate. We won't fans them. In fact, if we won't voice them for be even hard. For instance, you look at European teams them inside Banabao. If they really they play, so then right up na the stadium or na the stands there. So that even if you celebrate or they even share up you team or you players then at the pitch of play, they don't go even able for you. But here, this is Africa. You get forget your fans again. Look you other fans them. Now, if I don't get any differentiation, they differentiate you from you, the home base, and out of the away based fans there. But really Jaffa, you get for be a hard knock for it to be cracked. Whereas Bantal FC for lock on with the Bo Rangers. And as you rightly measure, Bo Rangers they are the second position with 37 points. If they actually beat, they will get 40 points, and this game for make them they left with 1 point difference. Likewise to the Bantal, then get 33 points. If them beat, then say they go actually equal the points to that of FC Cologne, 36 points. So Jaffa
32 points.
Okay, 32 points, 35. That they left 1 point difference. So therefore be actually a hard match for these two sides here also.
At this moment, the league still there in anyone's bet. Anybody can win the league now. How competitive this one be for a must-win win for both of them sides there? So even we they come up from different location.
Well, and the competitiveness there all lies to the side of the Bo Rangers, because let's just take a look at the manner how the fans they expect much from them, and again how they don't play the recent games them. It shows say they don't actually play with resilience, and that's already showing back say that they compete for be champion. Again, Bantal themselves they don't play and they begin they side majority of the fans they actually get that discouraging mood. But seeing now that they don't play with all of their might, all of their strength, it clearly shows say them back then they go and they play for competes against the current man they then at the 3rd position, Jaffa.
Well, continue for still to inside the program now Sports Update Extra, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM 077-981-981 at the number you go use 077-981-981 at the number you go use. You can send a text message or call on the number 077-981-981. Tell me what you think about Mighty Blackpool and performance against Star Sports Academy, or the victory where they beat the league leaders at the moment. And you can call for make your contribution on the number 077-981-981 077-981-981, or you join the conversation on the Radio Democracy Facebook page and the Radio Democracy YouTube page. The program Sports Update Extra, they continue inside the program. They continue with issues inside the program 077-981-981 at the number you can use. Call and make your contribution and add your voice to the different things that we look at inside this edition of the program. This one from Mystic and Razak, they say, as the Leon Stars delegation has safely arrived for international friendlies, I'm using this medium to wish the players and the technical team well. The people of Sierra Leone are with you in good spirit, so good luck. Okay, thank you very much from Mystic na Razak. But again, we'll continue with the program. 077-981-981 and the number you go use 077-981-981 now the number we go use for be part of this edition. We come to you from the Society for Real Democracy 98.1 FM. Now we continue with the program again inside the Leo Rock Premier League before we come and look at other issues we get for do with the Mines Premier League. Now, other fixtures again we did today. All Edwardians to welcome Campbell Eagles. All Edwardians in matches before the previous one we didn't just play. When we lost to Abacha City inside the fourth match of match week 18, and now we're inside match week 21. Then they play against Campbell Eagles. Campbell Eagles they come out from Kenema, but all Edwardians don't show some signs of competitiveness in this league, and then they play at home today. If you put your money on one of the two sides, who's that you will put your money?
Well, Jaffa, those days have gone where somebody could tell you, say, I'll go play at home and I forget edge over you. Of course, one can be that could be the one of the factors, but let's just take a look at how strong your team they for play against that man they can play against you. We can see where some of the teams that they go play and they now bigger names them. Of course, they perform well, extremely well. But again, you players them they can get that particular frightness in them. Say we can't play against bigger names there. So maybe we let's just go and play. But here, get for be really a hard knock for be cracked. Whereas we see the side known as the Campbell Eagles, they come out now Kenema district, and they get for play against All Edwardians. Of course, All Edwardians they are in the fifth position with 34 points. And Jaffa, I believe say if Campbell Eagle when they play at the ground, then play with all of them strength and might, they go actually get for win this one here because plenty of times they see we say we All Edwardians then for me. They don't lose away match system compared to the other they win more games than they grown. But therefore be a hard knockily a match to be reckoned because for now Campbell Eagles are in the 13th position and only they 2 points above relegation zone. So they therefore go and play with more intensity. I mean so for say no go actually lost this one also. If they lost this one also, they go get for actually get a sense to be blamed because the man will be in the winner Freetown City Council, then get 20 points. If themselves beat, they don't play yesterday, in fact, they don't lose. So it's just that for continue, for maintain, so and they show and beat. If they beat, they will get 24th point, and that could take them to the 10th position, to the 9th position. And therefore, be really, really a tough one, Jaffa, to the 12th position like that.
Okay, continue for still 3, but all Edwardians get a lot at stake in this fixture because a win for them can carry them up to I think 2nd position because they sit down 5th at the moment, and a draw for them can mean say they go get for drop again because most of the other team they not play. But then they go into this match with one mind, forget a victory. Looking at how they know they perform, you think say even though they have the battle with inconsistency, they have a serious contender for the league title this season?
Everybody is a serious contender. Just that now because of certain reasons can they happen or to occur. Whereas they see some teams that they get injury and vacancies can happen. So if you as a team you could get a player, we maybe let's just take a look at 5 or 6 of them. They start. They all get injury. That can be one of the hindrance system who can go affect you now. But I believe say if they go and play and they actually get all of the might, they will actually be one of the serious contenders there. And really, everybody's contender. but it depends on the manner in which how you represent yourself or how you play at the pitch of play, Jaffa.
You think, say, this league in competitiveness don't be managed well by some of the top clubs that we don't show signs for content for the trophy?
Well, Starsport Academy, now just let's say, now the BNC has some people they can hear for Noble Starsport Academy. But those bigger names like Lua FC, the Monsters, Sniffer, they're already done right now. So the bigger names them, although we get Bo Rangers, FC Calon, but the smaller teams there, they don't they actually make name this season compared to the way and manner how the bigger names or teams there for actually make them.
What do you think is responsible? We make smaller teams they really don't get. Is it as the kind of players they wouldn't sign, or the managerial brilliance, or the kind of platform where the board don't set for they will get this kind of competitiveness at the league?
Well, I'll be reading an article written by one of my friends with Donald McBenga, and they write about Starsport Academy and talk about if Starsport Academy carry on for win the league due to in highlight some points then. One of the points in highlight is say now because of Starsport Academy they get all of waiting the match analysis after the game don't play. Whereas they can come and they analyze which are the fault they, and we don't see really in the work. And again, the advertisement aspect of them again. Now, aim say and will make the win because they do the advertisement, and again, the management is well strong, Jaffa.
Okay, continue for still to inside the program. They take this break now inside this edition of the program, but the program Sports Update Extra they continue, and inside the program now we'll pause for a short while. Take this break. When we come back, we continue the program Sports Update Extra.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Cyrillion with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program. Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sports Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team them like football,
Little chance for a marker now. Cyrillion with a magnificent equaliser.
cricket, with other sporting discipline them, plus policy statements them.
Having overt conflict that will affect the sport, the legislation gives us the powers to deregister you.
And international sports news, fixture, and results from top league them na Euro. So, for just 45 minutes every day, listen to Sport Update Extra on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from 10 o'clock morning to 10:45, as you self will get a chance for add your voice to the program.
The program Sport Update Extra they continue 077 981 981 at the number you go use 077 981 981 now the number you go use to be part of this edition. And inside this edition of the program we just to look at some of the fixtures then we for play today inside match week 21, and we see inside today na approved school FC Calon go entertain Eastern Lions, and na the Southern Arena Bantal FC go travel from Freetown for play Bo Rangers na the Southern Arena inside Bo City. But for SLFA Academy today, Old Edwardians go lock horns with Camboy Eagles, and now 3 matches then this will get for today's edition. But after the match them we play yesterday, this is not how the table turn like. Star Sports still they lead the table after 21 match where they don't play and get 41 points. Women say a win for any of the top 5 teams them knocking able for pull them on top of the top table. But in second position, Bo Rangers get 37 points after 20 matches played. FC Cologne in third position after 20 matches get 36 points. In fourth position by Bure Warriors after 21 matches played, then get 35 points. And in fifth position, Ole Warriors after 20 matches played get 34 points. And also we see Ports Authority, they 6th position after 21 matches played and get 33 points. In 7th position, Bantal FC after 20 matches played and get 32 points. In 8th position, Wusum Stars after 21 matches played then get 26 points. And in 9th position, Eastern Lions after 20 matches played then get 25 points. Mighty Blackpool, they 10th position after 21 matches played and get 25 points. And in 11th position, are Weber 4 Strikers with 23 points after 20 matches played. But Bulom Stars also again they 12th position after 21 matches played and get 23 points. And Camboy Eagles, where they play against Solid Warriors today, sit on 13th at the table after 20 matches played, then get 21 points. In 14th position, FCFC after 21 matches played, then gets 20 points. And in 15th position, Slifa Football Club, after 20 matches played, then get 19 points. Same for Abacha in 16th position, after 20 matches played, then get 19 points. Diamond Stars in 17th position, after 21 matches played, then get 18 points. And in 18th position, Loawa FC, after 20 matches played, then get 17 points. This is how things stand like. But also, just for recap, FC Cologne go play today against Eastern Lions, now approved school. Bo Rangers, they play na Southern Arena against Bantal FC. And Camboy Eagles, the boys from Kenema, go travel for play in form Old Warriors now the SLFA Academy today at 4 p.m. But the program, they continue inside the program. We'll turn attention now to the female Marampa Mines Premier League where don't they carry on. And inside the program now, they continue to look at some of the results and whether they come out since match week 15 start for match week 15. We will see Usai Koya Queens been get a 4-1 victory against Venbok, and Kaula Queens been get a 5-1 victory against Malema Queens. And inside still match week 15, we will see other remaining fixtures. We see Ramke been get a 1-0 victory against FC Cologne. And we see again Mogbemo Queens been thrashed Sierra Leone Police female team by 5-0. And Rising Queen and Mena Queen be settled to a 1-1 draw. And same way so Ashentonians Football Club been get a 0-0 draw with Patricia Umu Football Club. And when it comes to the table, this is how the table look like before we look at match week 16 fixtures them. Mogbemo Queens still the lead proceedings after 15 matches played and get 42 points. Ramke in second position after 15 matches and get 39 points. Kaula Queens after their third position, all matches after 15 matches played, then get 34 points. In fourth position, FC Cologne dropped because they lost to Ramke and then get 33 points. In fifth position, Salon Police female team gets 22 points. In sixth position, Patricia Umu then get 19 points. In seventh position, Rising Queens get 18 points. In 8th position, Mena Queens, Seth get 18 points. And in 9th position, Venbok get 13 points. In 10th position, Koya Queens get 12 points. Malema Queens sit on 11th position at the table and then just get 5 points, whilst Ashentonians still they rock bottom and then get 3 points. This is not how things stand like for them, but for match week 16, we'll expect for see on Saturday we will get 2 fixtures only. We'll see Venbok go play at na approved school against Sierra Leone Police female team at 10:45, like you know, and also Mogbemo Queens go play Nabo Coronation Field on Saturday at 10:45 p.m. against FC Calon female team. On Sunday, we get for see Ramke go engage men at Queens Nabo Coronation Field, and Rising Queens Seth go lock horns with Patricia Umo on Sunday na Wusum Field inside McKinney. Ashantonian Football Club they entertain Carola Queens na SLFA Academy Field na Kintom at 10:45. Then last one, Malema Queens go battle with Koya Queens for match week 16 na the Kenema Town Field on Sunday at 10:45. Well, this is now how things stand like an update from the Marampama Women's Premier League. But quickly we'll join Alfred again for giving more update about what's on the happening inside the international scene.
Yes, Jaffa, of course, today the UEFA Champions League for the women will begin. We'll continue today that we will see Wolfsburg women will lock on with Lyon women, as well as Arsenal women are the current champion for the Champions League. They lock on with Chelsea women. Of course, the time for that one day at 8 o'clock, whilst the Wolfsburg and Lyon game will play 5:45. And we don't see again, we say England, the female, the deaf. So winners of the European Deaf Freestyle winner England, them congratulations to them. And we don't see we say Roberto Di Zerbi don't confirm say if Tottenham Hotspurs remain at the Premier League and go actually become a permanent manager. And again we don't see we say Sevilla don't sack them head coach. When Matthias don't left Sevilla and Jaffa that one they don't be a tough one for Sevilla. We say they don't sack their own head coach. And again, we get to say we Roberto Lewandowski in almost about for signing a new contract na Barcelona. And also again we see Aston Villa don't make the talented forward Brad Boris don't sign new long-time contract na the club. Also we get a rumor we say Enzo Fernandez with a link up to Real Madrid as he say nothing like that, zero talk. But he saying go wait after the World Cup and go make up in decision. And again, we see Bruno, Brian Bremo, and that of Benjamin Sesko, they not actually rule out of the national team and will remain at Manchester United for the recent fitness. And also, Jaffa, I think this now some of the updates them we actually get news text. But again, we continue here. We say Enzo Fernandez and Cucurella with the finalists. I say it will be a nice one for play. And the last one I also Kylian Mbappe in Lille in fine. And as I say, and I get any lot of speculation, but first thing say will be said. And Jurgen Klopp in rumor for Real Madrid for as well as Atletico Madrid. It's an annoying one and no caller and also no open negotiation. We see and plenty of them, but Jaffa, I think now some of these were also I guess news text.
Yes, plenty. Thank you, journey today inside this edition. The phone line 077981981 open now. You can call for make your contribution for send text message or add your voice to the different thing they will look at inside this edition of the program. You can call now for make your contribution and be part of this edition of the program where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll remain canton at this one, Fambula name Jaffa Mans Davis. And the phone line still open now. Call and make your contribution and add your voice to the different thing they will look at inside this edition of the program Sports Update Extra, where they come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. But Alfred, so looking at some of the international fixtures that we get inside this edition of the international updates that we'll get to see a lot of big one for Tottenham where they're in some very, very critical position. With the kind of inconsistency we're in the battle with, you see any means for late Tottenham able for stay up now this league this season?
Jaffa, with the manner in which how I see them play against ATM, that is Atletico Madrid, and as well as Liverpool, if they only continue for play so, then will actually remain. But with their poor performance against a team that is Nottingham Forest, we see which side them be get for trash them by 3-0 inside White Hart Lane, in fact. So this one don't be a serious call to the entire management, despite the fact that in the right now struggle with too many injuries them force them starting players them they actually they go through a lot of injury. But this not for be an excuse. They get players they win they actually come and replace them. And I mean they get substitute players them. But really, just not continue for play, so then go get the gate. Despite the fact against say West Ham United, we now themselves now the immediate team they said the battle, and before they said lost against them. I think it was a team now be 2-0 and be really be a tough one for them. But really, Jaffa, Tottenham they struggle for the moment.
Okay, continue for still to inside this edition of the program, but also still with Tottenham. You think, say, this coach will survive till the end of the season?
Igor Tudor now one of the coaches them we I be admire at by then. If he playing the coach in Germany, but coming now to England, it shows say German league and a lot of English Premier League, they are quite different leagues. So for coming in be head coach inside England, you get for takes time for make you be able to understand the dynamic of the game itself, how the game they go. We only see so many coaches that they do well and other leagues them, but when they come to the English Premier League, they struggle. But if they only give them time, they actually prove themselves, say they are good. And let's just take a look at again United, the current coach, winner Michael Carrick. Carrick, of course, and get all of what it takes. We see Sawi they be actually make him be an 8-game manager before and be do well. But by then he was coach now the English Premier League. And if some of them coach their teams they are so they actually know, then therefore they sign coach they was saying that England and they because they already understand how they did they go. But if you go take a coach where they coach inside another league, he can coach you particular team in England. Never can be a disaster to you. So you just take formation for say you do a signing of a coach was in England in the or even Championship. Now they see the Lampard, Coventry for the first time, of course, for 25 years. Now we see that they even the league now the Championship, and they come very soon. They only need for win 3 games, and so far they lead 3 with 9 points. If they continue with that, they will become champion. And Frank Lampard, one of the coaches that we don't actually they play well. So he go Tudor and go actually get for be a long time for succeed for be Tottenham manager.
Well, we as that go to happen, we will continue for monitor and see how things go. They pan out from 10 to 10. 077-981-981 the number you go use. But then Alfred will not get better time again, and as we go, what's the message?
Well, my message to the viewers and listeners outside there now just that let we continue for with the promote we league them we the Lyon Lock Premier League we just for the continue formation for saying go the flop as recent days them back we don't see say the league not the flop but they will just continue for go to talk to them say they go outside there and to support to the fans then to the players they are there so that the players they go they play the high intensity games there where they go for they play.
Okay, plenty thank you, Johnny, today inside this edition, and also plenty thank you to we listeners and viewers. Them we also be doing inside this edition of the program. We'll be in cancelled at this edition. My name is Jaffa Mans Davis, Musa Kamara, the producer, and also plenty thank you to Lucinda Williams who make us get to live from the different radio sets. Fatmata Samoa make us see we live now. We're the Democracy Facebook and YouTube page. But until the next edition, we'll be in cancelled. Have a nice day. Goodbye for now.
Brace up yourself and ready for another sports program. That na Sport Update Extra, where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM from Monday to Friday, as you will get detailed discussion and analysis on team